idea had been growing in my brain for some time. True force. All accused men cannot put it back together again.
You know, like a rabbit hip.
From over the hills and over the mountains, with my dome in the clouds and still lower than grounded. Oceans and fountains ain't bottomless. States, provinces show respect when footsteps shake continents. I cause tsunami, leave scenes far too bloody. My allowed act stripe around tracks like Maserati. Ramen raps and seismographs, I'm deeper than a baritone. Vibrations clear fields when I'm sleeping like a scarecrow. My height greater than skyscraper tower offices. A tower ominous, cast shadow around metropolis. Devour populace, might have a sandwich later. Use the flow like UFO with damaged acres. Wash it down with purified like a river. Watch your horrified shake and quiver. Better organized late than never. Yo, I devastate your empire, decapitate your headliner. Leave rooms to remind you the risk you take when hell's fires. I leave footprints where you couldn't, like firm and concrete. I started the fire and watch as it burns like Monty. I'm the type of terror sci-fi errors warned us of. I got this shit fucked like kids thinking porno's love. Put your leader on a legal note so people know who's a dead president. You disagree, I'll literally make you a red skeleton. Cause I breathe fire and inhale smoke. And I desire no halo. I squish traffic between my toes and spread it on a piece of toast. People need a goddamn when I release my flows. No one to save you if you can't help yourself. My hairs are like the fires from the depths of hell. My soul shares cold stares with my third eyeball. I manipulate the earth cycle as if it turns final. So pray, worship, and rainforest and live spiritual. Or go against me and forever be miserable.
silent. I am 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 silent.
It was never like I was trying to get further away, but now every step forward I take, I'm closer to the center. Broken up endeavors, feeling like I'm further now. So close to the light arrived just as it's burning out. But still my searching found unimaginable treasures you couldn't fathom to measure with material wealth. Deep in the interior self, held me breath till me lungs hurt. My respect's trying to connect every path to another. Spending time with my mentors, worship trained masters, map out brain patterns, spending dimes with my nickels. I'm an individual, questions physical masses. More in its importance is no less than ritual madness, expressed in typical fashion as I amplify poetry. Damned if I don't speak, addressing difficult status in this skull battle, thoughts that can't be vocal. I've got a lot on my mind, so sorry if I appear antisocial.
I am silent. 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 I am silent.
I don't talk.
I pray for wisdom and thoughts as if they're gifts from the gods, relating to hopeless statistics and given the odds. But even when I'm awake, I got rapid eye movement. My mind, it makes stairs in a spiraling case that haven't been roofed yet. Loops and metaphysicals proved never difficult. I need direction in 3 dimensions cause I'm too analytical. While errant followers pray for brainstormers till they're popular, I don't look back at staring officers with a pair of binoculars. Far from a genius, but sometimes my ego tells me I have more thoughts than you. Often you get caught in rooms, cats be like, who you talking to? Cause I don't gotta be alone to play with myself. Mentally I'm a friend of me, just in case I'm not felt. Thinking my instincts is to keep my belly full. Feeling an unbelievable pressure to be incredible. But this language can only give a rough translation of my brainwaves. So I slip my stomach open, spilling my guts onto a blank page. So maybe I'm not as smart as I really think I am. Maybe my mind still needs tinkering, and that's finally sinking in. And maybe my mind has hauntings with self-hatred, and that's why I was so scared to find my subconscious infiltrated. I wear it like a masked madman, that's average. Some cats wear it like a bad habit or a hat backwards. While some need to feel belonging, worship the wrong thing, some never confront it, never escape the haunting. My selfish dream crushes my self-esteem into insecurity, coupled with an ego making me believe the world's concerned with me. Trying quiet is silence, closed and so hated. That's why my flows are so sacred. No clothes, I pose naked. So some stay shielded by lies, I can't participate. I won't articulate, I'm just healing my mind. Conquer the darkness like getting to know an old friend. Behold him, try to figure out why he's become so revolting. held by the fear of getting seasick, like I'm bulimic. Too often I bring up these problems. I bet they're heavy enough to sink to the bottom, into the dark chasm where the sun is never shining. No one will ever find it through this sarcasm. Pollutions, delusions, water's not potable, diluted by uses, your yard is not floatable. But don't be mistaken, note the risk taken. Don't go around ignoring the displacement, cause everything falls until it hits the earth again. And that's when overflowing people start murdering. That shit catches up to you when you have the most time. Stuck on a deserted island, can't see the coastline. Overwhelmed by the realm, ignored within. Possibilities sink with problems itty bitty, so explore, expand.
Fighting in circles, thinking in circles.
Life is simply circles, respect the system, a series of inner gadgets and mechanisms. So we all try to find where we be most helpful, on the same frequency, we don't need no mouthful. You can tell who belongs just by who's aware. No knowledge is universal, so choose with care. Choose and share ideas, they shouldn't need an explanation. Just show the road and they see the destination. Interlock beliefs, complete coherence. Don't see no mirrors, give it up some grease. Some say your gear is squeaky, faulty functional. How to get rid of it easy, call the auction hall. But we be thrown in a zoo like some animal. Get us to adapt in that habitat, it's too unnatural. We don't have to conform, just find where we function properly. Won't be like we won the lottery, but like investing for the unborn. Yeah, get it, go, check it, go. And as we go around, and as we go around in the ground, yo. You see, sometimes I'm high, sometimes I am low. Sometimes I'm high, sometimes I don't know. Driven through vicissitudes, from polar to polar. It gets warmer to colder from the mind state it institute. Perception is a circle, reality's the epicenter. We're evolving around the area, we'll never enter. Evolve up and down, never really closer. Deception is a hurdle, we're never clearing over. And while the dissident rivals the ubiquitous cycle, we're living in sectors, measuring time afterwards. With intricate ciphers, segments, tricatheters, to create some kind of radius, diameter. Repetition of movements, pointed and with we're catching on. To never stay frozen on the canvas we're sketching on. Trying to balance poles, but at the same time, knowing the circumference of the circle couldn't be a straight line. Come on. You know how to go. As we go. Could the symmetry be interweaved and connected somehow with the different decisions which leave me vexed and dumbfounded? I make my choices wondering if evil exists, or I'm following the circle and free will's a myth. Could my whole life be for one door and the direction up? Or am I being guided by 3.1 form and etc.? Continuity errors, yo, I'm sure to notice it. Cause a fallacy in the system, they can never coexist. They can never coexist, no they can never coexist. No they can never coexist, no they can never coexist. No they can never coexist, no they can never coexist. Life is simply circles and we're getting nowhere fast. so everybody looks like everybody else. You never look past a cat just like a Teletubby elf, but cats have confinements exploited by advertisers. See a lot of cats 555, but that won't boost your average ramen. Amachromian pinches, only for bitches. Always looking in the mirror, solely for witness. We all look different, but they bridging all those
I saw
gaps.
myself in clothes like those, I'd have to kick my own ass.
Some cats is owned by material objects, and I happen to think that it's a serious problem. But I'm delirious often, so they don't mind me. So I try to stay smooth like Bros Isley. Flow wisely, this is how the pen saves me. Dropping ash on my pants, be like, hey, my threads, baby. Scissors in my backpack, fatigues turn to cut off. Chopping up a fat sack, blazing weed at the bus stop. A level of ambient aesthetics while most brains be washing shrinking like champion athletics. So dressing in the morning, can't act too careful. Don't you hope everyone likes your brand new hairdo? Your new kicks costing pennies to manufacture. For the bucks you pay, get mugged to pray you can run faster. Price ranges of mine say companies are abusive. Parents couldn't be affording Jordans, so little Johnny couldn't do it. The attitude is running from generation to generation, causing class segregation, mass separation, and mental patients. Don't you know clothes define you, not personality, interest, or conformity, superiority? So why do you look different? See, I don't wear a ringy cell phone or Adidas shell toe. In fact, I think I might go back to the convenience of Velcro. So sound the bugle horn, about to start the funeral. If you don't head to your mall and pick up your mandatory uniform. Your torso has guidelines for wardrobe, so follow it. I see this shit like solipsis. It's all politics. All these changelings need stranglings. I like to wear one pant leg up, but I think it's a gang thing. Cats will dress in the same thing, looking like mere clones. Only necessary accessories, my earphones. And I'm a poor victim to stick-ups. Cats be like, this sucks, cause I've nothing to give up. You see, from socks I sport to boxer shorts, you know I got the AC. Often hooded hat is crooked pants are very baggy. May not be hip, but I hop higher than pogo sticks. As a soloist, vocalist, microphone in this logolist. Lost some milk cartons with silk garments under my pants. When you lift up my shirt, you can see London and France. And my kicks be a size 15. And we all know what they say about cats with big feet. Threadz, what have we gotten ourselves into now? Our mental states are covered in buried in cellophane, and uniformity is conforming to the lowest self-esteem. The ego's jealous dream is arrogant and just thick skulls. All you have to do is grab knowledge, but you got ignorance by the fistfuls. Pulp culture is the society's consciousness. People lie to me often with this shit that just doesn't matter. To try to feel dominance about their atomic matter. In other countries, they kill about the beliefs of something after. Just to feel self-assured, ridicule the individual. Make them feel minimal and give hell to nerds when they walk and pass by. Say, look at that guy, and feel superior because he doesn't act right. Every insult is an impulse of no security. The human mind is very complex, this I know personally. Some play the dominant, some play the submissive. Some just don't give a fuck, and some wish it. Come on.
We trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', we trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', say they trippin', we trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', we trippin', say they trippin', they trippin', I trippin', they trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', say they trippin', we trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', we trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', say they trippin', they trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin'.
So enjoy feeling superior, just a clone of conformity. I'll keep saying the truth, you can go ahead right ignoring me. Cause cool is always what you think is right. Your rehearsal to the universal so you'll stay synchronized. See, I know it's cool, and it's not cars and jewelry. And you may know it's cool, but it's not what's cool to me. See, some can read the writing, some cats ain't tapestry. My friends think I'm cool, if they didn't, why would they hang out with me? Some cats think I'm a loser and wouldn't be caught dead with me. You've gotta let it be, why feel the need to feel cooler? To live not so selfishly, and no more will suffer if we don't feel the need to be superior over another. Beliefs, creeds, and cardinal rules based on the one right, the myth of the universal cool. So why act superior or fake exuberance? Next time think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Come on.
They trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', we trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', we trippin', I say they trippin', we trippin', say we trippin', they trippin', I trippin', 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 we trippin', I say they trippin', they trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say we trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', they trippin', I say we trippin', we trippin', say they trippin', they trippin', I say they trippin', they trippin'.
How long have I got, Doc? Give it to me strong. I would say that how long you live depends on the way that you follow my advice. I'll do anything you say, don't try. First of all, I want you to take this capsule. Here's some water. How often do I take it down? I think that one will fix you up for the time. If it doesn't, just come back. I'll give you another one.
Here, take this poison, it'll make you feel better. Documented stamps sent to you in a sealed letter. Occupied, it contains destiny for followers. Got your mind on this insane quest to be more popular. Listen to speakers who seem important and stubborn. What's your season? We have an assortment of colors. So these are the kids I've heard about, can't wait to see what prize does Santa bring. But still all they care about is the shiny packaging. So happy leeching and drinking the blood of our enemies. And to the system that floods all our memories. We don't need morals, we got rules and regulations. So sit up straight and salute when flags is waving. Stay complacent as with entertainment they elaborate. You're defenseless, they own your senses and sell ad space. You can't run, you can't hide from the real peddlers. So here, take this poison, it'll make you feel better.
Considering the cause, I guess we might say that almost any method is justified. If it's funny, Doc, it turned out to give the wrong medicine by mistake. I don't prescribe mistakes, George. Can't you do something for it, Doc? Afraid I can't help it. Now, Craig. He's dead. Here, I'm going to... You got what, Craig? What did you do? What did you stick with me with? Hypodermic needle, Greg. It's an honorable symbol of my profession, and don't try to leave, Greg. You'll never make the cell. Now you say... Have you killed me? Not yet, Greg. Do you feel that I have to kill you, that you know too much and you suspect even more? Got too many secrets to keep to yourself. Is that it, Greg? Oh, you're a mad doctor. You'll never get away with it.
I felt there was nothing out there, so I had to continue because they were so bad, not because I was so good. And I'm still not so good. But they're still very bad. There's still room for somebody to step in here, you see. And I hope you're around.
Did not exist. Did not exist. Did not exist.
What thoughts will do, look what words will do. From nothing to the face, from nothing to the root of the tongue, from nothing to speaking of empty space. There is a better way to say empty space. Turn yourself inside out and you might disappear. You have a new definition in empty space. What I like about impermanence is the clash of my big body with empty space. I'm starting to sing inside about empty space. There is some new detail every time. Everything occurs to me out in the night in my skull of empty space.
Did not exist.
You're crazy. You see art when there's nothing there.
Did not exist.
You're crazy. You see art when there's nothing there.
Did not exist. Did not exist.
You're crazy. You see art when there's nothing there.
Did not exist. Did not exist before.
There's no such thing as real altruism. We give to get back. Our social interactions are like an economy.
Yeah. I'm gonna break it down pretty simple. I wanna get my point across, you know. I don't wanna confuse anybody. I want everybody to be able to enjoy this lesson I have concocted. Please, check this out. Is there any such thing as a selfless act? You find someone who could need some, so you help this man. Now is a good deed done because there should be one? Or are there ulterior motives and you couldn't run? Like to have the imperial notice, a spring to your walk-in? Will it be tranquility that it brings to your conscience? Or is it maybe this anthem you salute? With the situations reversed, you want them to help you. Is that the idea of good given to you by the television? Is it giving you hope in fellow men and in your fellow women? Fellow humans, hello, you said. What does he owe you now? In a civilization where we all want salvation and there's not enough to go around. It's all how we fall down, stumbling through history. It makes me feel bad to see all this suffering and misery. When I don't help people in need, I feel filthy. But when I do, I kind of feel the greed and real guilty. We're just trying to become better people. We ain't never gonna stop.
You help others because you're expected to.
This type of shit shouldn't be awful. Don't follow the bullshit and figure out. So where did we
This is
go
kind of
wrong?
complicated now. So are you following what's going on?
So where did we go wrong? Where did we lose focus? All we can do is give and remember who owes us. And everyone's always trying to tell you what's morally correct. If I bought the girl dinner, she must orally give sex. Can't we live our own lives and live by our own decisions and live with our own opinions and follow our own religions? None of us are perfect, but I'm too honorable to bluff. So do I need supervision or am I responsible enough? But maybe if they decide for me like all the time, I wouldn't have to say sorry or apologize. I wouldn't need to think about it. I would just act like the crowd is. If everyone else believes it, yo, why should I doubt? I'm nobody special, just a ghost in this vessel. All any of us can really ask for is a home just to settle. And all we can do is live up to our self-standards, using knowledge on a raw edge, kinda like a belt sander. We're just trying to become better people. We ain't never gonna stop, 'cause one day
You'll feel bad and you want to elevate mood.
this type of shit shouldn't be awful. Just don't follow the bullshit and figure out some more.
We give
Standing alone in a field, snow falling in silence, clouds clear, moonlight shining, so calming and quiet. Chaos still, I take time to stop and smell the daffodils, looking at the stars, shining off the atmosphere. Garden is so peaceful without politics and people, full with bullshit, dollar sense and ego. See, I tend to go where the instrumental ables me, dancing on the rhythm, my thoughts flow gracefully. Some cats don't even listen with no sun being witness. Life is at a tempo with the drums keeping rhythm. Raindrops dripping and crashes of thunder. So ask if you wonder, have the same thoughts given. Behind me thousands of footsteps, in front of me millions. Explore worlds and try for more souls of the one I'm really in. Outside influences, I start to lose my route, riddled with confusion, but at least I got something to be confused about. I travel my own path made through foreign landscapes, leaving footprints in snow or pushing down grass blades. Walking over hills to witness things of grace, sunsets and blizzards with wind that stings the face. Listening to the winter winds whispering, enjoying the peaceful outdoors of a hinterland. No vicious liars, time for twisted wires to get untangled. I pray on some seclusion from chaos and confusion, never ungrateful. Carry on till all I could see was infinity. A starless darkness asking if we can know with divinity. From the edge of a cliff I see something I'm not ready for. The possibilities of these rhymes, thoughts, metaphors. Fear the abyss, but curious as truth lyricist. Questioning my structures, wondering if it coheres with this. I sit and think of the consequences of my life force. Pondering destiny, hoping I'm more than a cyborg. I turn away. Before spitting this, there was instruments I learned to play. Before speaking words to say, you need to learn to understand. Drums start pounding, surroundings must turn to other paths. 180 degrees simultaneously, the ground is shaking. Now it's breaking, ears hurt from the sound it's making. Cracking, collapsing, bare my feet slipping. Falling, grasping, despair I'm emitting. My reach missing, crumbling surface. Dark approaching, no opponent, nothing is verses. Slow motion like curses. Face your biggest fears, caught in shadows, where often saddles disappear. Motion distracted through ocean of blackness, on course abandoned, until on shore I landed on what seemed to be a foreign planet. Staring into darkness, rubbing my aching back, whole new world to discover. I've got to get to making tracks. Sometime I wish I had someone to share this joint with, and that I had confronted the situations I avoided. Missed appointments and disappointment, but I can say from the heart, I'm sick of all these actors just playing the part. I'll live like a dream to my own perception. To embrace loneliness is to have no distractions. Praise holiest, devote time spent in meditation. Outcasted from the masses to prevent assimilation. Often nervous and scared of the beautiful people. I've been discouraged on my quest to find a suitable equal. The natural differences which are there from the start. down to the similarities that tear us apart. While some cats talk of blonde hair and bluest eyes, I speak in a tone that's somber of suicide. An anomaly lost at sea of a busy world, waiting at a convenience store for destiny and a pretty girl.
I realize now how much she is just like the others, cold and distant. Many people are like that. Women for sure. They're like a union.
I've dug my own grave, now I'm trying to jump out. But with everything I do, there's always some doubt. Memories of reluctancy puncture me, now I'm suffering. Stupidity, you did it to me, and forgetting would be comforting. Fingers to my temple, hand hoists, thumb cocks, toy gunshots that kill complicated thoughts that linger in a simple man. A twisted reflection, mirror smashed up, and now I'm looking at 7 years bad luck. Pieces of a puzzle, shattered but still reflect. I add on features to a shadow or silhouette, distracted by refracted artificial light, staring back at my projection, hoping part of it'll die. Suicide of you and I, to your world I'm just visiting, but you're imprinted on my subconscious until I live again. We all die alone in life, that's truly how we live it. Memories that I never found that vivid.
Come on. Oh, come on. You're in a hell, and you're gonna die in a hell like the rest. Come on.
Contained within four walls, morsels of my identity, ideas that are my future, 4-track tapes of my memory, libraries of knowledge through pages, information, crates of inspiration, diaries of solitude, memorials to voices, the listener messy, not visitor friendly, as a prisoner held me, editorials and choices, pessimist pamphlets, caverns and passwords, less and less access, definite madness, gets worse every day now, always ignore knocks on the door, bring your shades down. Keeping secrets under the bed and hiding myself, cluttering mess, isolated and reserved, please no more company, pleading for somebody but hibernate away from world. What monster has evolved in the far depths of the corner? I've dipped in the pools of blood in the heart of darkness, oh the horror. Retired to my quarters, trapped in my bedroom, wrapped in my blanket, my inner sanctum, my refuge. New thought at work, do not disturb my dimension, my mental, calm and basic, complicated, my perception, my temple, my deity, what he say to me, my inner ear infection. My God, trade to me, nowhere am I near perfection. Sometimes my window's open, sometimes I'm closed blinded. My only reality, nothing outside exists. If it does, I won't find it.
Dredge up something from inside, something honest. I gotta tell you, the life of the mind, there's no roadmap for that territory. exploring it can be painful. Kind of pain most people don't know anything about.
As I sit on stage with an acoustic guitar, you can get to know me, I'm only as true as this art. But this music is dark and not meant for society. Wishing I was God sent, I go try to be. But how can you be when all you do is try? Liars are relatives, so it's different than calling you a lie. See, I'm fabricating it in a way which is talented, while systems analysts catch me decapitating my friends, trying to remain legitimate, knowing it's plain ridiculous. I am and that's it, and I ain't missing shit. See, I enjoy the clues and depths of life and deeper conversations, other people's observations, but choose to step aside. I guess it's the fear of deficit. I hear the rhetoric. I wish my shit was that pure progressive shit. Hopeful that we can take it back to the old school. Scared to say I don't believe in God, yo, I'm trying to be soulful. I never thought I was good enough, though they used to tell me it. I never believed that shit, I'm just a little too intelligent. My tactics used to be to move and prove. If I knew then what I knew now, and only now I knew the truth, I do improve on a daily basis. Succeeding in the future seems possible, and as probable as failing it is. Like changing aliases, I can't make up my mind. See, I think, therefore I don't have to be wasting a try. So say it this time, purely to function. Sometimes my inner sanctum is merely a dungeon. I never been in love, I never knew anybody else. Just recently realized I'm too consumed with my bloody self. And what a fucking kick in the pants that was. I thought I had that shit ass backwards. In rage I used to wanna paint the walls red. Hopelessness and dope essence, and now my rage is all dead. And don't give a damn if you know it. During days earning wage in a janitor outfit. At the same high school my style was made savory, giving the young whippersnappers my tapes for free. Got no time for simple rappers, I'm engineering sounds. My only refuge was my bedroom in my parents' house. Now I'm 50 years old, nifty zero, tragic old man. Seclusions, delusions, and magic potions. In my secret laboratory, mixing chemicals. Problem of being common and unintellectual. Design my free time, next paycheck is all I need. Spend all of it on the latest technology. At dinner my parents used to ask me if I met any girls, never revealing my feelings for the one with heavenly curls. No cage in my sanctum, studied to become connoisseur. She finds tapes in her mailbox and knowing the songs are to her. I like to relax with a beer, listen to records and reminisce forever of the last 50 years. I've had good times, I've had more for sure bad ones. Often wondered if taste of a 44 Magnum. But with no courage you can't furnish your paradise. And I'm scared of death just like I'm scared of life. What's left of a parasite when its kind withers away, with time slipping away. Now I'm wrinkled and gray, sunken, forgotten, drunken, more rotten, refuse smiles and denials. What the fuck is your problem? Keep the desperate separate, eat supper in the dark, always muttering that suffering is art. Companionships and aneurysms replaced with stomach pains. Sweat lots get red dots, graced with vomit stains. Inheritance don't replace the parents of a phony intellectual. Work a job with high school kids, cause the loneliness will get to you.
I couldn't get younger. I had to be an old man. That's all. Well, anytime I walk, you know that.
When I had something to say, used to be I'd write a poem. It was obvious I'd draw hockey sticks for microphones. My life alone in the air of night. When my thoughts came too fast, I was just paralyzed. All my loved ones 6 feet under, God bless them. Confessing that this shit gets upsetting. Unsuitable at the funeral, first seat in the back row. Notice I spent most of my life lurking in the shadows, covered by harness, find comfort in darkness. If you don't enjoy the moment, you won't suffer its harshness. But you can't live life when all you do is fear death. And now I hear red, calling to who nearest. I was talented, bounced with the hesitance of go time. All that ever became with me was a legend in my own mind. Half a century of memory I wish was obliterated. Skill deteriorating, inferior brains with soul disintegrated. Like a man and don't make a scene public. Fate is right at hand, it's hard sacrificing so much. Loved it stumbling, stomach grumbling, large appetite with no lunch. Staring into a winter, I don't think I'll make it out of. No more chances for advances, life of wasted power. Never understood me, often wondered could she? I used to pray, hoping the hunter would sleep. But life is constant motion, and now I grow tired. A lost devotion, a house with no fire. Body frail, oddly pale, fast withering. Time is running out and now my last winter is spring. Living on borrowed time, I don't wanna die, but we all do. Praying for another one squads, cops pass. Men's faces dark as bottomless pits that haunt them within, where dead spaces lurk. Who promised us this? Our fears are a little dumb. Not happy with the moon, we erect artificial suns. Survival mechanism with side effects, anxiety. Why throughout society of tribal definitions are similar rituals, both follow patterns. We're just trying to love life, so that's immortal matters. Frightened of somewhere, you know I've never been before. Scared that I'll drown if I try to swim to shore. So I just float on the surface and hope the currents will take me. You can try for what pleases, but only one person can save me. Saturated, poison is allocated, but the loose land is weak. I stray from resting place that was one man, his world. Why would there be question place if there's no answer for it? My complicated confusion was broke with simple logic. Scared of little problems, a goddess name was illusion. The anchor holding me from forever ecstasy. A tiny question that resides between the letters X and Z. I see trees swaying in strong winds, but the atmosphere is calm. I sat with fear of God, and that's saying the concept is strained from knowledge. The most diligent of followers, renouncing others when my own religion was hollower. When my sunrise was covered by cloud, I was void of its energy. When I employed such a blasphemy, I covered my mouth. A dull greenness covers the earth, the city is bleak. A black road lands on the lamppost and lets out a hideous screech.
I wish I was at the party, I'll accept condolences. I was caught between blue lines and Freddie Olison. Very social with characters I've created, call me the narrator. You think the laws of science is what face made of? Dropping jaws with rhyming, running drills through gravity. Rap fast with bad grammar and show you who the phantom be. The one who nowhere and everywhere feels uncomfortable. My winter's too long, so you'll never catch me in some summer school. Why you running after paradigms? What you need, the money? You're probably just terrified you'll never be somebody. You felt it too, you can send me one helping. Inadequacies travel with me and everyone else brings prototypes, laboratory specimens, research reports, and this story never ends. Auto bioenhancement, got no lies in the transcript, just a little base of these single case study.
This thought is all I am. Keep going until the end of it. You're caught in holograms with that to learn the benefit. This thought is all I am. Keep going until the end of it. You're caught in holograms with that to learn the benefit.
More than once I almost fell into it. Friends make good mirrors. Are you surprised to see yourself? Some do get confused of use of you, meaning really me not trying to make enemies, but my creativity's different entity. Misinterpret sentences, getting hurt so sensitive. Insignificant, ignorant, haven't heard, go and listening. In orbit around yourself with your back to the universe. Good actor, but you ain't pressure. Tripping, oh, and down you fell. I think I see my reflection again. Darkness falls like rain and I'm drenched in a sense. Feel like my foundation is faulty cause I missed a nail. Wanting relations, companions, so ships to sail. Never the sharpest, but of course dulling. Cutting in half the shortest of my shortcomings. Who loves hip-hop? Give your city a holler. I'm doing this for you, so come on, give me $1. This door is all I am. Keep going till the end of it. You're caught in Holland with cats trying to benefit. This door is all I am. Keep going till the end of it. You're caught in Holland with cats trying to benefit. I never sell the mic fat with no cellulite or double chin. That all natural shit. Never take no supplements. Too immature, I can't explain to the insecure why it tastes like vinegar with strong aftertaste. My posture is that of a charlatan asking obvious questions. Is my music for me or should I have a positive message? Sometimes I get stuck with my head in the clouds, just trying to see if maybe there's a heaven around. With little courage I flourish, contemplating on a city bus. Not a genius, but between us, not relating with idiots. Puffing herb cause my stomach hurts and the rhythm is nice. Keeping my head up with my stick on the ice. Freestyling extra pens, no info. And the saliva that all the pages be driven. And I'm so dope that most people don't think so. And I'm glad those who ain't listening. Yo, I'm so dope that most people don't think so. And I'm glad those who ain't listening. Cause I'm so dope that most people don't think so. And I'm glad those who ain't listening. Yo, I'm so dope that most people don't